What's going on, world? This is Jacob Washington-Lacey, and I'm coming at you with yet another review / comparison video. Today, we're going to look into two companies that I use practically every day. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and correct myself. I use both of these companies every day. But I'm be honest, Dropbox done started something that I really like. And it's about time Dropbox done added this feature. It's called the transfer. Because I've been using WeTransfer to send and receive large sessions to clients and other colleagues. But now Dropbox done gave us the feature, even though it's beta. It works. And I freaking love it. So I figured, let me go ahead and put y'all on game and show y'all how both of them work, which one I feel like is better or more beneficial, and then you get to choose which one works best for you and your workflow. So let's start with WeTransfer. All right. So the purpose of WeTransfer is, like I said, is to send large files to an individual or a group of people that you can't normally send through email. I don't even think Gmail allows you to send stuff over a gig. Hell, I barely think that they even let you send up to a gig. Which is why we have WeTransfer and Dropbox. So, the way this works, to send stuff, like I said, or if I haven't said it, I'm saying it now, you can send up to 20 gigs of storage with WeTransfer. Oh, and let me add, this is only if you're paying for WeTransfer. It's only $120 a year. I personally believe it's worth it, especially if you utilize it as often as I do, because you'll end up making that $120 easily. That's nothing. So yeah, send up to 20 gigs. You can save up to 1 terabyte of all your transfers. But me personally, that's not going to happen because once I transfer it to you, that transfer finna expire at some point. But that's just me. So the way you add files to the transfer, you can hit this nice little plus button, go to wherever the files are that you want to send, and just hit choose. Or you can do what I do. I'm go to my hard drive, clients, loop gospel. Let's use this one. I'm just going to drag and drop it on here, and it's right there. So let's see here. I got 12.9 gigs remaining. So that's about what? 7.1 gigs that's currently being used, I guess. Educated guess. I could be wrong, but I could be right. So I'm going to put in an email address. I'm going to use my old, well, I still use it. I'm using another one. If I have a message, BPM is, I think this one's like, 115. A flat. So there's the message. Hit the 3 dots. I can choose to send as an email. So it'll be sent directly to the email address that I've typed in. Or it will make the transfer into a link. And then I can copy that link and send it as a text. Or send it in the email that I'm typing up for the client. Yeah, all that good stuff. I could choose when this transfer will be deleted. Between 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and never. Fun fact, I never choose never. And then, for security purposes, I can put in a password. If you're wondering, Jacob, do you use password? Yes, I do. Some things need that extra security depending on who my client is that I'm working with. So, yeah. So, once I have finalized everything is typed in correctly, yada, yada, woo, woo, transfer. And then we're off. Ooh, 7.1. I made a good educated guess. So let me explain to you how this is working. So the way the transfer is going to work is uploading to its server for it to be converted into a zip file that will then be sent to the email that I've typed in. Okay. So as we see here, it's processing. So saying it's about 39 minutes remaining. Up 40. Now, let me go ahead and put this disclaimer. Me and some other engineers, we have all, conversed amongst another, and we have come to the conclusion that WeTransfer has been very slow. We don't know why. We thought it was our internet. I thought it was my internet. I was unplugging and restarting my router and everything, but it was still moving the same rate. So I was just like, all right, it's WeTransfer, and that's not surprising. The time is going up. So while that's doing that, let's go to transfer on Dropbox. So it's the exact same thing. It functions the exact same way. So I'm just going to choose my file, drag and drop. There it is. 7.1 gigs that I'm trying to transfer. Click on this little screwy thingy. Expiration. I can choose between 3 days, 7 days, 1 month, 3 months, or custom. I can just choose an exact date. WeTransfer don't do that. Dropbox gives us the password for extra security. WeTransfer does do that. All right, so I've chosen my file, so I'm going to hit next. Oh, this transfer is large. Transfers with over 500 files will take a long time to upload. Consider removing some files to send your transfer faster. Remember, I told you it's doing the exact same thing that WeTransfer is doing. It has to upload for the transfer to be converted to a zip, then sent to the email. But we're going to continue. And there we are. It's doing the exact same thing I told you WeTransfer is doing. It's going to upload to its server, create this folder into a zip for it to be sent to the email. Now, here's where Dropbox is winning. So we're going to cancel that. Boom. So it says drop files or folders here. You can add the plus sign, do the exact same thing, or add from Dropbox. Now, let me go ahead and give you this disclaimer. You have to have a membership / plan with Dropbox. Okay? Now, for individuals, you have two options. You have Dropbox Plus and then Dropbox Professional. In fact, let me go ahead and give you the details about the transfer as a whole. So with Dropbox Plus, I'm having a hard time saying it. Anyways, Dropbox Plus, you get up to 2 terabytes of storage, online storage in your account, and then you can send up to 2 terabytes of files through the transfer. But then those of you who are like me who have Dropbox Professional, you get 3 terabytes of storage and you can send up to 100 gigs in transfer. That is huge. So we're going to go this route. We're going to add from Dropbox. So I'm going to go here, work, Loop Gospel. We're going to grab same dude. All right. All right. We're going to say 3 days, no password. All right. Next. WeTransfer is at 7%. All right. I wish I could sing. Oh, snap. Ha! Looky there. The transfer is good. Your transfer is good to go. To see who downloads your transfer, email it. You can manage transfers on the web. So now I can choose copy link. Let's see what this link look like. All right. Oop! Ha! Jacob Washington-Lacey sent you one item, and that is the folder that I just did. So I can either download to my computer or save to Dropbox. Sweet. Now, I can also email the transfer. So let's type in my email right here. Send. And boom. You see how fast that was? Compared to WeTransfers, that's 11%, 45 minutes remaining. Now, let me explain to you why that is. The file that I sent adding from my Dropbox was already uploaded and synced into my Dropbox. So it was already there. So it was basically nothing for it to transfer that. That's amazing. Because who really wants to wait 48 minutes for a transfer to be complete? I don't want to wait. So if I had to choose between Dropbox and WeTransfers, or Dropbox transfer feature versus WeTransfer, I'm going to have to choose Dropbox. And here's why. Let me explain. The way my workflow is, any work that I do, I'm always working off of an external hard drive. But then when I'm complete, when I'm finished with it, you know, whether it's for a moment, an hour, or for the day, I always upload it to Dropbox because that's a backup place for me. So when complete, I can just transfer it instead of doing the whole create a shared folder with whoever, invite them to the folder so then they can see. I ain't got to do that no more. Because let's face it, if it's a shared folder, then they have access to the same session or whatever. So while I'm working on it, they could be working on it as well. And yeah, we don't need that. That's a lot of confusion. So this is perfect. So like I said, now let me go ahead and give you the prices. Like I told you before, WeTransfer Plus is $120 a year. Now for Dropbox, Dropbox Plus, that is $119 a year. That gives you 2 terabytes of online storage for you to save anything and everything from your computer, your phones, your tablets. You can access it from anywhere. And then you can send up to 2 terabytes and transfer. And then you have Dropbox Professional. You'll get 3 terabytes of online storage. And you can send up to 100 gigs in transfer. That is $199 a year. I'll be honest with you. That is a better feature for me. For me, I can't speak for you. You have your own needs. You need to come up with a final decision on what works best for your workflow. But for me, Dropbox is winning. So we're going to go ahead and cancel this transfer. Bye-bye. Dropbox for the win. That's my review. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask me. Comment your thoughts and your opinions on this video. And yeah, look into it yourself. Because like I said, this is just how I do it. This is how I use them. This is what I'm going to use from now on. Forget WeTransfer. We're going to use Dropbox Transfer now. And yeah, so this is Jacob. Get to work.